all 12 of you guys are. There's no hierarchy. Could you just talk about that in regards to a Ryder Cup?
So when it comes to the golf course, I've only played once. Well, we played them 18 holes, that's it. So I would say it's a couple of us that don't have nearly as much experience as most of the team, right? Most of them have competed there, they've won in the tournament. So very, very comfortable with the team. And I agree with what Rory said. You have players that have more experience, but there's no hierarchy. On that team, we're all the same. Man, 12 for one and one for all. That's kind of how it is. We're all there to accomplish the same goal. We're all part of the same team, and yeah, there's no what you've done before and what you might do after that week doesn't matter at all.
Hey, Jon. Ludwig's obviously got a lot of attention, a lot of praise over the last week, months. I just wondered, do you think there's any risk of him being built up too much and people expecting too much from him so soon?
When you're creating that kind of reaction, it's a good thing because clearly people see the potential you have. He just turned professional and he's played good enough to catch the attention of the best players in the world and the media, and play good when he had to win. I mean, coming from behind and making 4 birdies in a row to take the lead and win the tournament, it is not easy. So clearly he's showing it. He's got a great potential. So the only thing that matters is what's going on in his head, really, right? And a lot of times as players, I feel like we put a lot more pressure on ourselves than the media can put on us. So I wouldn't know how to quite answer that question, but he definitely has the talent to back it up.
Thanks, Neil. Kev, please.
Hi, Jon. The makeup of the vice captains has been influenced to a degree by the division that we've just seen in golf. It seems that now we're past the worst of it. So going forward, would you like to see some of those old guys, some of the great players who represented Europe and scored many points, Sergio I'm thinking of in particular, back in the fold as a vice captain? Would that be something that you would welcome? And is Sergio someone that you would lean on ordinarily as a Spaniard, with his obviously cultural connections at this period, in the Ryder Cup period? If he was involved, would you be leaning on him particularly as a Spaniard, or would that not be an issue?
I think it would be really stupid of anybody not to lean on Sergio Garcia's experience in the Ryder Cup. I mean, he is the best player Europe's ever had, most amount of points, and has shown it time and time again. So if he were able to be a vice captain, I absolutely would lean on him. Same as we're going to lean on Ollie this coming Ryder Cup, right? When it comes to the game and all those players being able to be back, it's been a difficult time. Obviously, things have changed a little bit. I wouldn't know how to answer because we're going to have to see if it's possible or not, right? I would like to see it, but unfortunately, we've seen some of those players give up the European Tour status, where that's no longer a possibility. So I would like to see it, but we don't know what the future holds, right? I think with this agreement or this possible union between the PGA Tour, DP World, and PIF might change things a little bit. So until then, it's hard to really give you an answer, right?
Can you pass the mic down, please, Kev?
Hey, Jon. Yourself, Rory, and Victor, now 3 of the top 4 in the world. I just wondered your thoughts on how top-heavy now this European side is, and whether you can compare that to past generations, that you can match up to anything the Americans can put together.
I think we can always match up. I mean, how many times have we heard that the American team is on paper a lot better, and Europe has been able to win, right? So it's match play again. It's beating the person you have in front of you that day, right? So again, what you've done or you might do in the future matters very little, right? It's nice that Victor is playing really good golf lately. I've been playing great this year, and so has Rory. It's great that we have higher ranking on average, but not that should make it. It shouldn't be, it shouldn't be affecting the way we think about it.
Sure. And you.